good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield, and that's Justin Miller.
Hey, our
it's
executive
Friday.
producer. Yes, it is Friday. Very excited for that.
That means I'm on the show.
That's right.
That's right, because you guys always end up cooking something absolutely delicious, and we'll get to that in just a bit. But we've got a really fun show.
We do.
Should we just get right to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so today we're going to be giving the gift of blood.
You will.
We're going to share how you can help donate right here on the First Coast. Yeah, we figured out that it's going to be me this morning, y'all.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, all right, so who is ready to S-P-E-L-L? We will be doing our first ever First Coast Living spelling bee. I'm terrified.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm a little nervous for that because I'm really good when I write it down,
Yeah.
doing it in my head.
I'm not even good at that.
All right. Well, now it is time for Living in the Kitchen, sponsored by Winn-Dixie, built by ProCraft Cabinetry.
Yeah.
And what are y'all getting into today?
London broil.
Never made it before.
My man has never had a London broil before.
My mom's started to be like, I used to make them all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
I've had
haven't
one.
made like a London broil
They're
myself.
cool, though.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
And it's a little different, right? So like.
Yeah, so what is it?
Okay, so London broil, it's just a big old honking piece of meat, right?
Okay.
Right,
Right here.
there, boom. So we've been marinating that for 24 hours.
Beautiful.
Yesterday we came in here and we made our very own marinade. Tell us what's in the marinade.
Oh, okay. Thanks, David.
Can you remember?
It was olive oil,
Yep.
Worcestershire,
Worcestershire.
Yep.
soy sauce, onion powder, salt, pepper, red pepper
Lemon.
flakes, lemon juice, lemon zest.
Parsley.
Wow.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can look up
absolutely.
any marinade, or like David, I was like, I may just pick up a marinade, and then we looked and we were like, we almost have everything in the kitchen other than a lemon.
So did you
So-
did you look up though what type is good with this style of meat?
I went to.
It's
we
what was
looked
in
it
the
up.
recipe.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
in the
okay, it is a
recipe. Yeah.
specific
London
recipe.
broil,
Okay.
the first recipe, we clicked on it
Got
and said,
it.
all right, let's see, because
All right.
in the Winn-Dixie ad it said London broil $5.99, and David's like, let's do it. I'm like, I was like, but isn't that a roast? And he's like, no, you cook it like a steak, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm
On broil
He's super
though?
skeptical.
you do on broil, yeah. And
Hence the name.
I've never cooked a steak in the oven either, so I'm like, I'm excited because if this is like really good,
Yeah.
$6 a pound for steak.
Right.
Again, y'all probably know I have 5 kids.
Right.
This will feed them
That's
all.
everybody.
Right. And if you could set it and
this
forget it in the oven.
This was $12. I think this
Amazing.
is 2 pounds.
Yeah.
$12. So.
All right, so
Very
we
nice.
we also have some potatoes that we're going to be roasting with it, and that was just pretty easy.
Look at
Just
these
you
little guys. They're
cover them
just
in olive oil, put a little salt and pepper,
potatoes.
and I put some onion powder, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning. Kind of tie it in with that. And then over here we have our green beans. And look, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Like you could do whatever you want, but this brand of green beans, which are 3 for $5 right now, by the way,
There you
are
go.
And they're my
simply
favorite.
the best. They're the
And,
best.
DK came over. He's like, I know you like those collard greens at Margaret Holmes. I'm like, I do.
Absolutely.
So it's not just green beans. We got the seasoned ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I like, and you can taste a big difference.
Italian
Yes,
season.
Yeah.
exactly. So we're tying it all together.
But then it says real Southern style.
and that's why we're in the
Italy,
South.
maybe.
But
I don't know.
They have collard greens, they have black eyed peas, they have so many things. And
yeah.
I honestly I love the collard greens, and y'all know I like my collard greens.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna go and take this out of the
Yeah.
marinade.
Did you already preheat?
We did. We have both ovens
Good.
going. One's
Yeah.
got the taters in them.
Okay.
Taters are BOGO,
That's right.
Nice.
red and
Whatever.
little yellows.
Oh, adorable.
So we did a little mixture of both. I really like red potatoes.
Yeah, those are good.
But
Look
like,
at that.
I haven't really met a potato I didn't like.
that's true.
Ooh, you can even tell it's like
my
it's,
God.
the texture of it has changed a little
Oh,
too
yeah.
since it's been
Look how
marinated.
massive
it's
that is.
huge. It's
That's
absolutely
big.
And so, again, this is for a
What
family.
part of the cow is this?
I don't know. I should have looked it up. I tried it.
I know. I like
big
I like knowing that kind of stuff. Let me grab my.
So what we're gonna do
I'm
is
gonna
we're
look
gonna
it
put
up.
this in the oven.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 7 minutes on one side, 7 minutes on the other.
That's correct.
And then by the time we come back to the Winn-Dixie
be
segment
able to
after our
slice it.
spelling bee and everything, it should be good to go.
Okay.
Spelling
What type or what part of the cow is a London broil cut from? Let's see.
Cool. I've never done this before.
Not a specific muscle or part. Instead, it's a
That can't be right. That's got to
No,
be
it
somewhere.
says
on there.
it's
AI is hallucinating.
It's a culinary term used to describe a lean, thick cut of beef.
Ah.
So it could be a hind leg or a flank.
Could be a cheek.
It's not a flank. Flank's a little thinner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right,
AI is
well,
also not
while
always
we're
right,
figuring this
so.
out, guys, make sure that you go to windixie.com/rewards. There you can download the app and you can save all kinds of cash. He's probably got a fistful of them.
Yeah, I used all of mine. I had last time it was like 70 points. And
Nice.
so last time I went to Winn-Dixie, I just paid all my stuff in there.
There you
Great
go.
job. I cannot wait to taste that random part of the cow. That sounds amazing. Okay, well, it's time for me to head over here because be prepared to get your mind blown. We're joined by world-renowned medium, spiritual healer, and messenger of hope, Travis Holt. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, it is so nice to meet you. Okay, so you're actually on your third nationwide tour right now.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you do and how it's going.
So I do live mediumship, and this tour is called Life After Life, and I connect people in the audience to their loved ones in spirit.
Amazing.
And it's such a fun, exciting, hope-filled evening, and I'm so proud to be able to do this work and to be on this tour.
That's amazing. And you've lived here before, you said. I was going to ask.
For a year.
I was going to say, have you been to Jacksonville?
I have. I worked at the MAC store, the makeup store.
Yeah, I love that.
Over at one of the shopping centers. I don't think it's open anymore.
Oh, I know, right? So sad. All right, so you also have a book deal.
Yeah.
Tell us
so
about that.
My book came out in November. It's called Are You
Congrats.
There, Spirit? It's me, Travis. And it's a book that dives into my own journey, but also the amazing messages from our loved ones in spirit and what they want us to know here so
Right.
we can live the life that our souls came here to live.
Right. So, well, tell me about this. When did you realize you had this gift? Because when we've talked with people in the past, I mean, a lot of you, it starts really young.
Yeah, so when I was about the age of 4.
Oh my gosh, that's really young.
Yeah, I would hear, see, sense, and feel things. I would see shadow figures. I would see people in my room at night. And it wasn't until I was a little bit older that I realized what was going on when I went to go
Okay.
see my first psychic.
Right. And so, so how do you navigate that? I mean, were you afraid when you were younger and then you kind of grew into respecting it more or feeling like more connected to it? Or?
It wasn't until I kind of went on my own healing
Okay,
where
okay.
I realized like this was something, an ability that we all have. But for me, you know, I call mediumship an ability, but
Yeah.
my gift is how I connect with people.
Okay.
And you know, I never know when a spirit is going to come through. Like I was sitting back in the green room and I started delivering messages to one of your guests here today.
Yes,
who had-
Caitlin,
who
when you
had
wanna come
no
in,
idea
you know-
that I was gonna be here.
Caitlin and Jamie from Fun for First Coast Kids, they come every Friday, and we don't tell our guests who's coming, but you guys were hanging out in the green room, so tell me what happened here.
Yes, so he had asked if a mom figure, you know, if anyone had lost a mom, and of course that
And it was literally just you and Jamie
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
room.
just Jamie and
It wasn't
myself.
like a bunch of people in
No.
there.
And so he mentioned that she is like jumping up and down and very just healthy and living life and so happy on the other side. And she was very ill for years and years and years with cancer here in
sorry.
the physical world. So that was wonderful to hear. He mentioned this bracelet, which is hers. I wear
my
it
gosh.
often and have it on today. Mentioned the namesake. So my niece, my youngest niece, who she never met, she has her middle name of Joyce. And so she mentioned that and that she was so thankful for that and so proud. And I had been talking to her today, this morning, just that, kind of just like thanking her for fighting so hard to be with us for so long with the cancer, and that I hoped that she was, you know, good and,
she was
and
okay.
healthy and she's okay,
Yeah.
and that it's her turn to, you know, feel good, and so
Yeah.
And here I am.
Oh
I
my gosh, and you were
know.
able to deliver that message. That is
But
amazing.
I was sitting in the green room and I literally just felt pulled.
Yeah.
And your mom.
And that's how it
personality
happens.
is so
Yeah.
wonderful and bubbly,
bubbly.
and bright.
Yes.
Just how you said she was here in
she's
life.
exactly.
Yeah, but that's how it happens.
That's
and then
so
I do that in a
amazing.
live setting.
Right.
Which we're doing tonight at Cafe 11 in St. Augustine.
Okay.
The first show is sold out, but the late show at 9:45. If you want to stay up late tonight, we have
Okay.
just a few tickets left.
Yeah, you better get
But
'em
I-
quick.
But I do this live and I deliver these messages to people from their loved ones.
Amazing. And you've actually done it with stars too. Belinda Carlisle
Yeah,
and
Debbie Gibson,
Jeff
Carson
Lewis.
Presley.
Oh my
I
God.
love Carson.
Yeah.
He's so nice. But you know, we all have something in common, and that is we all at some point will miss someone or grieve someone.
Right.
And so the job as a medium isn't to prove that what we do is real.
Right.
Our job is to validate for people
Yes.
that your loved ones are with you, that the signs that you see are them, and that life continues on.
Amazing. All right, so if anyone wants to follow along with your journey, your book, anything you've got going on, how do they do that?
You can find me at travisholt.com or on social media at Travis Warrior Unicorn.
And really quickly, has there been one moment in your career doing this that has really stuck out to you the most?
I think, you know, the moments that stick out to me the most are always when I'm connecting with moms who have children who have left this earth.
Oh, yes.
And what I know for sure, I don't have children of my own,
Right.
but what I know for sure is that the love of a mother for her child is one of the strongest energies I've ever felt. And so to be able to just provide that peace and that comfort that their children are still with them
Right.
and that they're at peace
Right.
is so meaningful to me.
Well, thank you so much again for joining us at Cafe 11, you said?
Cafe 11
St.
tonight.
Augustine.
Yes.
First show sold out. You better get tickets to that 9:45. Oh my gosh, it has been such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for
So
joining
great
us.
to meet
And
you. Thank you.
anytime you're in town, just let us know.
I will.
All right, thank you so much. David?
All right, guys, we're joined by super duper friends of the show, Fun for First Coast Kids. Caitlin and Jamie are here to tell us about sizzling summer savings. Ladies, good to see you.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you.
that was very cool. Thank
So
you for
cool.
joining us for that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so today's the last day of school for a lot of families, and you know we know that families are going to be looking for ways to keep the kids busy. So, what you got for us?
So there are so many programs going on this summer, and what better way to kind of show them off or organize them than a summer bucket list.
Yeah.
So my family started putting together a summer bucket list when the kids started elementary school, because during the school year with homework and activities, it just becomes so chaotic, and every day just goes by so quickly. And so this summer we wanted to make a conscious effort to spend quality time together, doing things, making memories. And so this list honestly holds me pretty accountable. Because you know, it just day to day, it goes so quick. So we try to check off a few every day. And last year we wrote it out, but this year we decided to make a file for everyone. And so at the top of our Facebook page, we will have this file pinned. You can make a copy of it and then edit it to match your family's wants and needs. And so that way we can share this with everyone.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's such a great idea. Okay,
Yeah.
so what kind of activities have you found?
So yeah, we've got a lot of things planned. The kids
Yes.
have a lot of ideas. We've got a lot
sure.
of ideas.
Yes.
I know you would.
Yeah, I tend to find like the educational items because as a former teacher, it's what I'm drawn to.
gravitate
So
to that.
yeah, so this summer we're going to check out Shrek the Musical. It's happening at the Alhambra. That's their family summer show, and it'll be taking place all of July and all the summer. And then I always encourage the kids to pick a reading challenge. Like it could be through the libraries, or it could be through Pizza Hut. They still
Yeah.
do the free
They
pizza.
still do that?
Still do it.
No way.
Yes. Yeah, I
That was
remember
such a big deal.
I
when
know.
was a kid.
Yeah.
I know. Books A Million has their own. There's a bunch around town, so I just have them pick one, and then they have to complete the reading challenge.
I think that's brilliant.
And I like to find a lot of the deals around town because between camps and the activities, like it just gets so expensive. So, you know, playgrounds are always a great go-to option. We take advantage of the dollar summer movie deals. Their kids can both free throughout the summer.
Yep.
A lot of the fun centers like Bravos and Urban Air, you can buy like a season pass and then just go as much as you want over the summer. And the zoo this year too, if you buy a full-priced single-day ticket, you can get a pass and go for the summer up until like
Unlimited.
September 30th. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know,
Yeah,
there's
that's
some
new
really,
this
really
year.
great deals. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
and listen, my wife actually used the website to find our nephew Nayland a bunch of camps for the summer.
Oh,
right?
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we found like one really cool camp and it's kind of expensive, so kind of tapped that budget out.
Yeah.
And so we went and found it. There's a bunch of them. They're like $10.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
there's
It's
some
crazy.
affordable
Yeah,
ones.
it's
Yeah,
awesome.
for
Okay,
sure.
so what big plans do y'all have for the summer?
So we're kicking off summer this weekend by checking out the Star Wars Sharks game. Is happening on Saturday night. So we're going to do that. My son's a big Star Wars fan, so that'll be super fun. And then they're going to be in camps and just checking things off our bucket list.
Yeah, same with us. We're doing a lot of different camps and activities. We're going to try to do some fun day trips. We are going to take a East Coast National Park tour because my son's in 4th grade. So if you have a 4th grader, you can get a free National Parks pass. So we're going to hit up some national parks, which I'm really excited about.
That's
So,
super cool.
Yeah.
What? That sounds awesome. You
Yeah.
can get like little junior ranger badges and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
I did that as an adult. It was fun.
Never
Yeah.
too old, never too
Okay,
old.
okay, so like bring us home, drive it home. Where do we go from
Yeah,
there?
so if you want to find more information, our website is fun4firstcoastkids.com. The Fun Around Town section is a great way to find ideas. We have it categorized alphabetically by like animal encounters, air adventures, day trips. You know, it's just so many fun things you can browse to make your own bucket list.
Absolutely.
And then also our calendar is a great place to check out.
Seasonal
and,
deals page for all the fun deals and
One-stop shop.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
We've got it all.
Ladies, thank you so very much as
Thank you,
always.
too.
We really do appreciate it. Jordan, what do we got coming up?
All right, well, still to come, give the gift of life. We're going to be donating blood with Life South out live in our parking lot. Plus, we're going to be putting our spelling knowledge to the test in our First Coast Living Spelling Bee, our first one ever. I've got to admit, David, I'm a little nervous. Yeah, stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every year, more and more people call us. Last year, it was over 3 million. It's because word spreads and people talk. They tell their neighbors, Morgan & Morgan helped me. They'll fight to help you too. That's how trust is built. One person, one family, one town at a time. Nobody is a nobody, and everybody needs a somebody. Injured? Let us be your somebody. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
It's Bear's Memorial Day sale. Discover top mattress brands all in one place. Save up to $1,000 on mattress sets. Plus, get a $75 MasterCard reward on a Beautyrest Black purchase. Customize your comfort with an adjustable motion base and rest easy with our 90-day sleep trial. With free old mattress removal and fast delivery, you'll sleep like a bear in no time. Bears, quality furnishings and interior design.
Attention, everybody! If I could have the floor.
Silence! We're here to talk about Bob.
Mailman Bob?
Man, I love Bob.
Well, Bob doesn't love us. He's leaving.
Oh, no, this is bad.
Why would he leave us? I have no idea.
Wait! Stay here!
Mistakes were made.
We gotta get him to stay.
What now?
We need food. Human food. What do we do now? Anyone?
We bake.
Princess, flour.
Nailed it.
It's pie time.
How could I leave you guys? See you tomorrow.
Are you crying?
Are you not?
Think you need a new roof? Think again and save thousands. We'll help you put off the high cost of a roof replacement for at least 5 years.
Or 10.
Or sometimes even 15.
We're America's most trusted roofer because we always try to save your roof rather than replace it.
We'll restore your roof for a fraction of the cost of a new one. But don't wait. If your roof loses too much protective coating, it's too late. Call now or scan the code and we'll give you an assessment of your roof for free.
If you're thinking about retirement, you might be asking yourself a lot of questions. Have I saved enough? What about taxes, inflation, healthcare? Well, Bob Horn of New Venture Financial Group has the strategies that you need to help plan for your retirement. Don't miss Retirement Perspectives with Bob Horn.
Did you know over half of our jobs begin by removing a failed coating? Right now, we'll remove and dispose of your failed coating for free and take an extra 15% off your new floor. Sharp Coatings, the last floor you'll ever need.
Welcome back to First Coast Living. I'm producer Matt. We are doing our very own Spelling Bee in honor of the Scripps Spelling Bee Championship that happened yesterday. They have a winner, but we have our own winners here.
Sure.
Yeah, we got. Love the confidence, guy. Love the confidence. Everybody. We have Jordan, David, Leroy, and Justin. They're going to put their knowledge of words to the test and spell.
I'm gonna have to like pretend
Jordan,
I'm writing it on my hand. Oh gosh, here we go.
Start off, Jordan.
You're up, yeah.
All
You
right.
only get like what, 5 seconds or something?
Yes.
Can we just do a talent show instead? I'm just kidding.
Your word is crocodile.
What? Crocodile. C-R-O-C. O-D-I-L-E.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. All right.
Genius. I'll take it.
David, you're up next.
You know he's going to give us the
You ready?
All right.
Your word is chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
chocolate.
Chocolate. C-H-O-C-A. Oh, C-H-O-C-O. Choco. L-A-T-E. Chocolate. Yeah.
I will allow the slip up, but that is correct.
Okay, cool.
All right, Leroy, you're up next. Your word is restaurant.
Oh, no, I hate this word. I'm so glad you got that one.
Are you sure not chocolate?
Restaurant.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Your word is restaurant.
Can you give me the origin?
The origin.
Webster's Dictionary.
Okay.
A restaurant.
Restaurant. R-E-S-T. U. R-A-N-T.
That is incorrect.
Missed an A.
I missed the A. I
Before
do
We'll give you another chance. All right, Justin, you're up next.
Gosh, all right.
All right, you ready? Your word is ambidextrous.
Stop it.
Ambidextrous.
Wait, is it Amber?
Oh my goodness.
B-E-R-D-E-X. Am I good right now?
He's like, I'm out.
He has to go check on the food. All
He's
right.
got to go check on the steak anyway. Good job.
Jordan, you're up next.
That was a hard one.
To the London broil.
He said ambidextrous.
Yeah, I was like, is that the word?
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
I'm just saying.
I don't make the rules, guys. Just follow along. All right, Jordan, your word is mitochondria.
Oh, what?
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria. M-I-T-O-C-H-R. No. Can I start over? Mitochondria. M-I-T-O-C-H-R-O-N-D-R-I-A.
Not even close.
You were so close. No, you were so close. He switched. That's a tough word.
Man.
All right, David.
I need to write it down. It's hard to do it in your head.
No, I'm not ready.
Your word is, well, you better get ready. Your word is astigmatism. Astigmatism.
I have one of those in my eyes.
Wait,
Same.
stigmatism or astigmatism?
Astigmatism.
Oh.
Astigmatism.
See how he tries to
Wait,
slip
it's-
you up?
What?
Is there a letter before the S? Because I think it's just stigmatism.
Astigmatism.
Okay.
Trying to help you out. I'm trying to give you hints.
Yeah, like
There you go.
astigmatism.
Oh, that's why I asked the question. I'm
That's like two
oh,
words.
yeah. Stigmatism. Oh my God.
You got this.
S-T-I-G-M-A-T-I-S-M.
That is correct.
Oh! Oh!
All right, Leroy, you're up next.
Nice.
Your
Good
word
job.
is paraphernalia.
Someone should say
Paraphernalia. Paraphernalia. Okay. S-P-E-L-L-C-H-E-C-K.
That's absolutely wrong.
That's absolutely wrong. S.
Spell check.
Okay, though, but David so far is the only one who's got them all right, right?
All right, Jordan, you
get
got
to-
this one.
We
Ready?
get to go again? Okay.
Yes.
Devin,
got
Devin.
spell check.
David did win, I think,
All right,
at this
your
point.
word is kookaburra.
Whoa.
All right, we'll see you guys at the break.
K-O-O-K-A-B-U-R-A.
You missed one R.
Oh, man. That
You're still the winner, David,
That
so
was
far.
really close. All right, how much time do we have left?
Marshall.
More?
What time
30
we got?
seconds. All right,
30
David, let's see if you can go 3 for 3.
All right, David, your word is lackadaisical.
Oh, good luck.
Lackadaisical, not lax. Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. L-A. Oh, man, I swear there's like an X. I don't know.
Don't overthink it. Lackadaisical.
L-A-C-K.
What are you doing? No.
Wait, hold on. Can we do
Let me see
something?
this real quick.
Can we do something on camera 4? Can we show Matt's below his? No, don't.
Lackadaisical. It's lackadaisical. See, it's lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical, that's what I said.
Lackadaisical.
Oh
There
my
he is.
God.
Chris,
There you
just
go.
a shot of
That's cheating.
Matt's underneath this.
yeah.
He looks so professional.
Look at it.
Yeah, look at his
Look
shorts.
at this.
Cheating.
Great job, man.
All right, good job. The winner is David. First ever
Oh,
spelling
man.
bee.
See you guys.
Good job, David.
David's the winner.
A truck weighs 20 times more than a typical car. At Farron Farah, we have a whole department that handles nothing but trucking cases. If you get involved with a lawyer who doesn't really understand handling a trucking accident, you're going to get run over by the other side.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When my brother Tim was injured, we had nobody in our corner. And I promised myself long ago that no family would be left without somebody to fight for them. That promise became Morgan & Morgan. 35 years later, we kept it. So many families protected, $30 billion recovered. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. Size matters, reputation matters, results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
I'm proud to live in a city that sticks together on and off the field. That's what Butler Toyota is all about. We're stuck on our customers in the best way. Butler Toyota, stuck on you.
I saw a spark, and I heard a scream, and then there was a massive explosion. I'll never get the vision out of my head. He had injuries all over, large and small, and secondary burns, and I knew it wasn't good.
My name is Ben, and I came to Shriners Children's when I was 2 years old. I was in a firework accident and put in a medically induced coma.
The nurse came out and said he's awake. Shriners Children's saved Ben's life.
Shriners Children's helped me be able to do all the things I do today.
Burn care across the world is better now because of work that's been done here. Shriners Children's is making a difference every day in the lives of our patients.
When you call this special number or go online to loveshriners.org with your monthly gift, you provide life-changing care and treatment for kids like me and so many others.
If Ben hadn't been able to receive care at Shriners Children's, the outlook would likely be very different.
Shriners Children's made all the difference in my healing journey. Plus, with your monthly gift of $19 or more, we'll send you your very own Love to the Rescue blanket. It's a reminder for every kid, just like me, facing an uncertain future, there's a special place waiting to provide life-changing care. And that's all thanks to generous donors like you.
I think you don't realize how much that $19 is doing. There are so many patients and families that come here with nothing. Your donations bring comfort and peace in a time of pure chaos.
During treatments, the music therapist would come in and they would play instruments and sing songs. Music is still a big part of Ben's life today. If not for Shriners Children's, we might not be having these moments.
Shriners is a really special way of putting their arms around the patient and guiding them to a place where they're happy and comfortable.
Your donation helps families heal.
Thank you for all you do. Please keep doing everything you do because you're changing a lot of lives.
Call this special number or go online to loveshriners.org. Your gift will make a difference. Thank you for giving.
No matter how you've been hurt, in a car accident, on the job, or for medical malpractice, it doesn't matter. Life goes on. How that life goes on is where we come in. Farah and Farah, here for you, here for good.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
All right, it is time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist, our chief, Lou Turner. But I have to ask you, since we just came off that spelling bee.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be giving blood a little bit later on in the show.
Ooh, cool.
Can you spell hemoglobin?
Hemoglobin.
You like that?
Hemoglobin. H-E-M-O. Hemo. G-L-O-B-I-N.
Yeah,
Hemoglobin.
I think you got it.
Is that right?
I mean, I think you got it.
Can you spell the word?
Oh, no.
Phlebotomist.
No. Phlebotomist. F-L. Do you know how to spell it?
I think it's P-H.
Oh, see? He thinks.
Well,
what do you?
I think it's one of those PHers.
Well, what do you think about our weather? How about that?
You know, what a big day today is. Last day of school.
Oh.
For so many.
School's out
for the summer.
Summer.
And there's early dismissal, so like an hour from now.
Oh my gosh.
The kids will be sprinting through the doors.
Just think about traffic. It's going to be great.
I know, and that, you bring up a great point. Let's think about traffic this evening. There's graduations around. While the radar is dry now, what we have all the ingredients. So we got mid 80s, but look at this, the extra layer of heat index. So Keystone, McClenny, Blanca, feeling like the upper 90s. So with the heat, humidity, just kind of all the moisture in the atmosphere. I won't get too nerdy on you, but we got PWatts in the 2-inch and above level.
Those
which is PWatts will get you. And computer modeling just showing we got the rain coming a little bit later on this afternoon into the weekend. So let's be aware through the afternoons.
Well, with this heat and humidity, I think it's beer 30. What you think?
Hey guys,
guys, I'm over here in San Marco. I've got my buddy Riley here. He's the owner of Beer 30. This is an amazing spot. We're gonna learn all about where you can get some really tasty craft beers. Riley, thank you so much for having me, man.
Happy to have you.
All right, you've been to my house, now I'm here to your house. So tell us a little bit about Beer 30.
Yeah, so Beer 30, we have been here for 11 years in San Marco.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've got 15 draft lines, 250 plus different craft beer and domestic options, wine, cider, seltzer, all that good stuff.
It's amazing. So let me ask you, like, why open up a craft beer shop?
Because I love it. I've been in the game a long time, and I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So 11 years.
11 years.
It's hard to believe it's already been 11 years.
It's crazy.
It's
it doesn't feel
weird.
like it.
Okay, so when we talk about craft beer, tell folks what it means for a beer to be a craft beer.
Yeah, so really it's just about making the best thing you can, not worrying about the massive numbers of it. You just want to make something that is yours, that's artistic, and that serves your community.
Yeah. And so what kind of styles are we talking about when we talk about craft beers?
Yeah, any style can be craft. It's really just a matter of you want to support local operations and make your craft beer.
Gotcha. And so you guys obviously have a bunch of local beers, right?
Oh yeah.
So who do you carry?
Really, we'll carry everything. It doesn't matter. It's what we like and what we think our guests will like.
One of the really, really special things about Beer 30 is they have this thing called Split the G, right? And so what does the G stand for?
Stands for Guinness.
You know it does. And that's my favorite beer in the whole entire world. So if you split the G, right, you get $1 off your Guinness beer. Now, what does Split the G actually mean?
So splitting the G is when you get your pint of Guinness,
okay,
and you take your first sip, you bring it up to your lips, you sip, and the first time you put it down, you want the line between the beer and the foam to match up right with the little serif there on the G on your glass.
My man said serif, he even knows. That's a font nerd.
Font nerd.
Yeah. No, that's super cool. I've tried this several times. I've always failed. So maybe this will be the time. What do you say? Let's get into it.
I think it will be. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. It looks perfect. It looks so delicious. But before we get into it, let's do some logistics first, right?
Sure.
So you guys do Guinness a little bit differently here because a lot of places they only have a 16-ounce glass, but this is the proper perfect pour and it has an imperial pint, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell folks what that actually means.
Yeah, so we're actually registered as a perfect pour location by Guinness. And what that means is we do everything on the back end to make sure it's as perfect as can be. It's the right temperature, it's the right gas pressure, it's the right pouring technique, and it's the right glassware. So the glassware is super important. This is a 20-ounce imperial pint. When most bars, when you order a pint of beer, you're getting a 16-ounce. It's 25% more for the same beer.
Ah, I love that. That is very cool. I love the attention to detail, right? And so you said that you brought the folks from Guinness in, right? So tell me that story because it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. So it's Guinness themselves, we actually brought them in. They did a training with our staff, checked all of our equipment, made sure that worked. But we also called our friend Jason from Manchester, England, better known as the Prime Mutton. He's a big Guinness celebrity. He does Guinness reviews all over the world. We actually showed him around Jacksonville for a whole day last year, and he gave us his perfect rating, which is an absolute creamer.
That is awesome. That is awesome, man. We gotta be real about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to do it?
I'm ready.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna suck so bad at this. Always too much.
Oh, me too. I was thirsty.
Oh! Pretty Cosby in you, yeah.
We were enjoying it too much.
All right, man, before I let you go, you're a busy man, you gotta get to work, dude.
Yeah.
So tell us where we can find you, give us the deets.
Yeah, absolutely. We're right here in San Marco on San Marco Boulevard. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, noon to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 7 p.m.
Riley, thank you so very much. Make sure that you get out here to Beer 30. This is a fantastic spot, and you can get yourself the perfect pour. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
All right, it's back. We're back living in the Winn-Dixie kitchen, brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry, from a dark beer to the light beer.
That's right,
There you
yeah.
go. All right, so the London broil is out of the oven.
It's out.
It has rested for a moment.
Yep.
So I think we're good to go with it, right?
Let's see.
So guys, just
Take a look.
remember, just a little heads up, just to remind you how we did this. So it's you broil it for 7 minutes on either side. That's it. You don't slow cook it like a roast or anything like that.
Came out pretty
and
good.
Look at that. Whoa.
My wife would probably want it more rare. So what I'm going to do is, because it looks like the grain's running this way, I'm actually going to cut the steak.
Do it that way. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And see how it goes.
And yeah, because typically, guys, whenever you do slice like steak or things like that, you want to go against the grain, right? And that's gonna give you those nice slices that stayed together and stay put.
Should just, it's delicious.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
And then the green beans are all good. The potatoes are really good. We did have to salt them a little bit more. That was my bad. I usually am a little light on the salt.
I mean, it's probably a good idea.
It probably is. All right.
You can always season again.
All right, and while he's cutting that, I do want to remind you guys to head over to windixie.com/rewards, so that way you can download the app and you can start saving a whole bunch of money yourself. There's always a bunch of great deals in there, and you accumulate, points as you spend, and then you can turn those into cash.
There's always coupons in there. I had a $10 off of like $30
I can't wait. I'm not
coupon in there the other day. I mean, this looks good, man.
Oh my goodness.
Looks
Dang,
fantastic.
dude. That tastes like my childhood.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like this tastes like Capella Road in Orange Park, circa 1992. Man.
That's fantastic. So, of course, this is a tougher piece of meat, but when you marinate it for that long, it breaks down everything. So
that's not chewy. That's
no,
delicious,
that's
man.
fantastic. People are going to eat good
Dang.
today. They're going to eat good.
The crew is going to be really, really rocking it today. All right. Chris, our director, is in my ear.
He's like, hey,
so happy.
same as some. Let's plate up some taters and some green beans. You got a spoon in there?
Here we go. Let's get some green beans on there. Yeah, Bo.
I love these green beans.
Oh, I do too. These green beans are silly.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And the potatoes are delicious.
Some
and they were so easy.
Super. Grab them in your hand since you got
They're all small, and you just throw them in there, and
there you go.
Bang.
Bang.
Look at that.
Bang, bang.
A homemade meal. How fast
Look
do we
at
do
that.
that?
That's amazing. The truth of the matter is, it probably takes 30 minutes.
Yeah. No, that was easy.
That's pretty easy. All right, guys. Well, make sure, like we said, to go over and download that app. It's windixie.com/rewards. But for right now, we're going to finish up this stuff, and we're going to head to break. And when we get back,
no, gosh.
Yeah, we're going to give blood live on air. Woo! See you on the other side.
Meet Daryl, the neighborhood's overconfident barbecue dad. One apron, two tongs, and zero idea of what medium rare actually is. Methods unorthodox. Execution almost there. Lucky for him, Winn-Dixie has great deals on quality cuts to save the day. Because behind all that bravado lives a man fueled by dreams, determination, and steak. Oh yeah. Fire doesn't equal flavor, Daryl. Steak?
I am Hanania.
The Hanania family keeps growing, and this month we're honoring what Memorial Day stands for, supporting our military and their families. That's why you can drive with 0% APR financing on new vehicles, or find used vehicles starting at just $99 per month. We're celebrating all month long with over 4,000 new and used vehicles ready for you. Plus, with no service appointment necessary, we're here when you need us.
We can't wait to welcome you to the Hanania family.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Overworked truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
This May, Renewal by Andersen wants to give you a huge win. You can have our award-winning windows and doors right now, and you don't have to pay us a dime for 2 years. Save it, spend it, go buy a pony, whatever you want to do. And choosing Renewal by Andersen to replace your windows and doors makes your home worth more. 3 out of 4 real estate agents surveyed agree Andersen products increase a home's value by at least 10%. And if you live in a part of Florida that's in the hurricane zone, you can't afford to risk it with vinyl windows. vinyl just doesn't hold up. Engineered with our reinforced Fibrex material, Renewal by Andersen has an impact replacement window that will continue to protect your home long after others have failed. No shutters required. And you don't pay us a dime until May of 2028. Call 904-925-6700.
It's Behr's Memorial Day sale, where the savings are too good to miss. Enjoy 40% off, plus an extra 10% off store-wide, with incredible deals on your favorite premium brands. Save big on Behr's Best Buys. Beautiful beds, comfortable sofas, and refined dining tables. With special financing available, white glove delivery, and the best prices guaranteed. Behr's, quality furnishings and interior design.
All right, guys. Hey, today we're talking about something we've all, have been and we can give, right? It's a little gift of life. We're talking about giving blood, so we're joined by James Gahn and Dr. Brad Elias. Elias. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry, I've been running from the kitchen, running in and out, everybody, so I'm just now getting to meet everybody, so I really appreciate it. So walk us through, this process, right? Because I was actually supposed to do it, but I take a medication that prevents me, so that's kind of a bummer.
As far as a donor goes, you show up, you get on our bus, we put you in the system if you're not already there. Hopefully you've eaten, you've drank a lot of water, you're hydrated and all that. We get you in a chair after a quick interview to make sure you're good to donate, and we take it from there.
Very cool.
Pretty quick.
All right, Doctor, come here for just a second. So how does the partnership between Life South and the Jacksonville Fire and Rescue impact patient outcomes?
So we have an agreement with Life South. So we have 4 critical care trucks that carry blood.
Okay.
So we carry plasma and O-positive blood. And so we respond to a penetrating trauma, motor vehicle crash, that somebody's bleeding. We can begin transfusing blood products before we get to the hospital.
Okay.
And that saves lives.
That saves a lot of lives.
It does.
Okay, so, all right, so what would you say to someone, who's never donated blood before?
I would say come out and try it. At the very least, try it. Not enough people do it. We are an emergency need more often than not here. Right now we're an emergency need, which means we have less than 2 days supply of blood for the allotted use, this area goes through. So yeah, we're always encouraging new donors. Try it out. There's a lot of misconceptions too. So we're always happy to answer questions. If you think you can't donate because someone told you 10 years ago you can't, that might not be the case anymore. Often it's not.
Absolutely, and they're super nice to you. They give you crackers and stuff, and Gatorade to drink. They were very, very lovely. I'm telling you, I was terrified before I thought I was going to do it before I, was told I couldn't. And they were amazingly cool. They'll walk you through there. The folks here that are doing the actual deal are very, very, very good. They put your mind at ease. Okay, so let me ask real quick. So how can we get the community involved before we go talk to Jordan?
Yeah, we would love people to host drives. That's a huge one. If you have a community that's even sort of interested, give us a call. I want to talk to you. Community meaning like a neighborhood or even like a church or a mosque or your book club, anybody. Any group of people that are interested in donating, host a drive or at least find us on lifesouth.org, find a drive in your area and at least come out and make a plan to donate.
Very cool. Okay, so before I go check in with Jordan, how do we do that? Where do we go for more information and to do such?
Yeah, lifesouth.org. We're the red, white, and blue buses. We serve all the level 1 and level 2 trauma centers, and obviously JFRD, Life Flight, Trauma 1. Really, if you're getting into an incident that needs a blood transfusion in an emergency way, you're getting blood from one of these blood drives.
Gotcha. All right, let's go talk to Jordan. Jordan, are you ready? Can we go talk to her? All right, here we go. Hello, Miss Jordan.
Just eating some snacks that they provided so generously.
How you feeling? You good?
Yeah, I feel good. And actually, I always get nervous with these kinds of things, of course, because of needle. But I look away. She gave me the countdown. and it was like not bad at all, actually. I think the finger prick might have hurt a little more. You know, because they have to test it to make sure you're not anemic and that kind of thing. So, which in high school when I gave blood before, they turned me away because there were a couple times where I was anemic. She said, no, your numbers are good now.
Nice.
That's all that balanced diet I've been talking about.
All that balanced diet and working out and stuff got yourself all nice and set up. So how long are you going to be here in the chair, do you think?
I think she said 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
10
Yeah.
15 minutes,
And they give you all the little snacks you need and water and Gatorade.
Yeah, you got your feet propped up and everything.
They gave me a pillow. I'm gonna be chilling.
Right
Yeah.
on, okay.
Thankfully, I have not ever had a bad reaction, and some people do, but they hook you up and make you as comfortable as you can be.
Right on. All right. Well, Jordan's gonna continue helping save lives, but for right now, we're gonna send it to the break. We'll see you on the other side.
It starts 10 a.m. Friday. The Rooms to Go 3-day warehouse and clearance sale at our Avenues outlet. Discover thousands of in-stock pieces priced to sell fast. In all furniture categories, you can take home the same day. This weekend, save up to 25% off our low outlet prices. Shop early for the best selection on amazing in-store warehouse deals before they're gone. That's the Rooms to Go 3-day warehouse and clearance sale at our Avenues outlet, 11030 Phillips Highway.
I love bling, I love to shine. They were plain when I bought these glasses. I had to bling them up. My name is Alma, and I've been with Conviva about 20 years. I can put a rhinestone on anything. Well, I don't feel like a senior, but I know I'm getting to be a senior. And I'm proud that Conviva caters to us seniors because the people there make you feel like they care about you. They make me feel good about my whole well-being. They don't just look at me as a patient. The doctor that I have now, I've been with her from the very first day I came in this building. It's like she's a family member to me now. She never rushed me. She's always asked me before she leaves, is there anything else? Conviva gets me. I love to create. I love to sew. When I walk in, they see my sparkle. I love it.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
So what day is the meeting? Fun day. Fun day. It's fun.
With daily draw games starting at $1, every day shall henceforth be known as Fun Day.
So Fun Day Tuesday, Fun Day Wednesday.
Fun Day, Fun Day.
Fun Day!
Every day's Fun Day with Pick Games, featuring drawings twice a day. The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Every game benefits education.
What was that?
Oops. My bad. You wouldn't have a clown on your SWAT team. Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big.
We'll get them next time.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA.
It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. So when the job is heavy, GMC Sierra HD reports for duty. Right now, get 4.9% APR on 2026 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
Longer days and warmer nights can only mean one thing. Summer entertaining is back and new hosting trends are here. Drinks expert Theo Rutherford joins us to share the latest entertaining tips that not only make the most of sun-filled days, but guarantee you'll be shaking up summer sips everyone's reaching for. Theo, thank you so much for your time today, man. I really do appreciate it. So what are the biggest summer hosting trends this season, and how can people make the most of longer days?
So obviously you're in the summer, you're sitting by the beach, you're sitting by the pool, maybe you've got people in the backyard. And one of the things we're starting to see from people is they're not waiting for that last drink, that nightcap, to finally actually start to relax. They're reaching for some of their favorite drinks a little bit earlier on and having a day cap. So finally those shoulders start to relax a little bit earlier. You can enjoy your guests a little bit more. And what better way to do that than with something that's light, bright, refreshing, something like Josh Sea Swept Sparkling that you can enjoy on its own. You can throw ice into it, or you can make a really lovely spritz, and that just really helps sort of set the tone for the rest of that day and make it nice, bright, light, and social.
I like it. I like it a lot. So the Punch Bowl and shareable drinks are making a comeback. So what's making them cool again?
I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I throw a party at the house, I'm always running around making somebody a cocktail, grabbing somebody a glass of wine, refreshing the cheese board, whatever it is, and I barely ever get to see my guests. So the Punch Bowl is perfect to actually be able to see your guests for once. So all you have to do is make it once. You can sit there and refresh it. You can make it look as pretty as you want, and that way you get to sit, actually relax, see the people that you want to, and enjoy that time together.
That's a great idea. I'm typically running around like a chicken with his head off, cut off. I'm telling you, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I'm trying to cook, I'm trying to clean, I'm doing it all at the same time. Okay, so how can people balance fun and connection while also giving back this season?
So a great way to do that is with something like Gray Whale. So Gray Whale Gin and Gray Whale Vodka have recently started a partnership with the Surfrider Foundation. The Surfrider Foundation is a great foundation that is actually working to clean up over 750,000 pounds of trash from our oceans and waterways across the country. And Gray Whale is working with them to hopefully meet that goal. So not only do you reach for something that might be light, bright, and refreshing like Gray Whale Gin, where you can make a Gray Whale Gin gimlet with lime juice, lemon juice, some agave syrup, great way to do a punch as well. Or our new Gray Whale vodka that has just a touch of sweetness from the grapes that we're using in the distillate. So it has this really lovely mouthfeel that you can use with lemonade, a little sparkling water, and you've got a great little spritz there that we call the Surfrider Splash. But you're also helping really clean up our waterways and giving back to the Surfrider Foundation as well.
I really, really love that. The gimlet sounds delicious. That's kind of my go-to when I'm doing cocktails. All right, before I let you go, where do we go to learn some more information?
So for Josh, it's joshsellers.com, and for Gray Whale, graywhalespirits.com.
Easy enough. Thank you, Theo. We really do appreciate your time this morning. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus. New research shows many Americans with depression and anxiety feel mental health medication treatment is still one size fits all. Here to discuss why more patients are seeking personalized care and how genetic testing may help inform treatment decisions is board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Crystal Nelson. Doctor?
Mental health care treatment is highly individualized. What we know is just what works for one person may not work for someone else. Yet patients feel like their treatment is one size fits all. In 2026, the GeneSight Mental Health Monitor survey showed us that 88% of patients diagnosed with depression and or anxiety felt that they would feel more confident in their care if it were more personalized. So we know that personalization really matters because symptoms, medication responses, side effects, this can vary so significantly from person to person. So if we begin to customize and tailor this approach, we can hopefully just get better overall treatment experiences. Well, currently what we have is a very long, frustrating trial and error process when choosing medications. Again, that survey showed us that 13% of patients that had previously been treated with medication said that only 13% said that first medication worked for them. So a simple test like the GeneSight test, which is a simple cheek swab that the clinician can order in their office and get information back on how the patient's genes might impact the medication responses, can again begin to tailor this to a much more personalized approach. First, it's really important, of course, that a patient have an open and honest conversation with their healthcare provider, communicating with them whether or not medications are working for them. A patient should never attempt to stop or manage their medications on their own. But a patient can hopefully feel comfortable if something like a pharmacogenetic test like GeneSight is appropriate, that they ask their clinician to order this. Also, they could go to genesight.com where there is a guide to give them some help on how to approach this conversation if they're hesitant to have this with their clinician. So first, of course, always your healthcare provider, but also you can go to genesight.com for more information on this test and how to get started.
Ever since I was 5 years old, it's been all about football. It's been about running, jumping, blocking, tackling. I have terrible foot issues that prevented me from really having a normal life with my kids. With the Good Feet Arch Supports, man, I'm always ready. My kids actually got to enjoy me in the yard more, racing each other, backpedaling, teaching them some things, being a dad.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
It's Bear's Memorial Day sale. Discover top mattress brands all in one place. Save up to $1,000 on mattress sets. Plus, get a $75 MasterCard reward on a Beautyrest Black purchase. Customize your comfort with an adjustable motion base and rest easy with our 90-day sleep trial. With free old mattress removal and fast delivery, you'll sleep like a bear in no time. Bears, quality furnishings and interior design.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't like the taxes, so we dumped the tea. Now with the Ram Declaration of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll cover your sales tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Or purchase and get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $5,000 total bonus cash allowance on the 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab. See your local Ram dealer.
Michael Cavanaugh returns to perform alongside the Jacksonville Symphony in an electrifying tribute to the timeless music of Elton John, featuring hits like Tiny Dancer, Rocket Man, Benny and the Jets, and more. This intimate celebration promises a night of unforgettable harmonies and symphonic music. Tickets at jacksymphony.org.
If your family's anything like mine, life brings in dirt and messes.
Touchdown!
Yes! Sit back, relax, and leave the deep cleaning to the pros. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
If you're thinking about retirement, you might be asking yourself a lot of questions. Have I saved enough? What about taxes, inflation, healthcare? Well, Bob Horn of New Venture Financial Group has the strategies that you need to help plan for your retirement. Don't miss Retirement Perspectives with Bob Horn.
Yeah.
I made it back. I made it back. Got my little thing here. And well, you know what's funny too? Because I knew the show was gonna end, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run. And I was like, you know what? I should probably not run right now because I feel fine. Thankfully, I haven't ever had like an issue.
I would be.
So I assume I'm good.
Passed out.
And I got my shirts.
Justin
I'm
would be
gonna
like,
get a gift card.
The thing is like.
Nope. It makes me queasy.
She did say eat some iron, so there we go.
The steak
Let me get some of that
great.
steak. That's really big though.
Just went right for like the largest piece that we got. That's great.
I'm gonna be replenished.
Listen, if you're gonna do it right.
Actually, you know what I learned too, y'all? You burn up to 650 calories giving blood.
Really? Huh.
So
from what, the stress?
Look at that. You're gonna see more of these muscles coming out soon.
There you go. She's about to pop. Yeah. All right.
The steak came out great.